Welcome back, YouTubers. Here we are again. We're at the junkyard, and it's raining. It was beautiful until I pull up here. The skies got dark. It starts raining. Other than that, I'm in the swamp. The owner here was nice enough to pull this thing out of the swamp, the actual swamp, for me up onto the gravel here, but it's still moist, guys. So I forgot my trapezoid. I'm just trying to pull off this front bumper here. It's a little dirty, but she's mint. Same with the little spoiler on the bottom. Trying to take it off from the top because it's, like I said, moist down here. Gravelly and muddy and stuff. So we're gonna see what we can do. So yeah, other than that, we're gonna try and go get another, well, no trapezoid. I don't know what to tell you guys, but we're gonna try and get this out from the top. And of course, like last time, I forgot to bring my wrenches. This time I brought my wrenches, but I brought the wrong extension downsizer thingy for my impact to go to the quarter drive sockets, guys. I don't know. This is what I am. This is what I'm doing. The tool pouch, she gets heavy. So it is what it is, you know. You want to travel light. And I just travel too light. So here I am struggling again in the junkyard. But yeah, once I get this off, I'm gonna go try and get a window out for the driver's door to match the tintillated one on the passenger door that I now have. So yeah, we'll get back to you in a second on that. Alrighty, fellas and Felitas, we're back from the junkyard, and it was just a jolly old time, I tell you. It rained, and it got sunny and hot, and it rained, and the bugs. I tell you. Well, anyways, besides that, we were pulling off that bumper, and she was a struggle, guys. Why do they make stuff so hard these days? Those days, any days. Just make stuff a little easier. I ended up taking the whole grill, the headlight bezels, just the thing between the grill and the bumper, the rain diverter little thing. Bolts are snapping. And then there's no way to get one of these bumpers off from the bottom. The way the front is, guys, the way the front of this is, right here, this thing, the bolts come in from the back, and this down here is all sealed with schmutz stuff, plastic and garbage and pans, and well, at least on the one I was taking it off, it was a 4-wheel drive. So you still can't, there's no hole in here to get at these bolts right here. So your only way is the top, especially when you're kneeling in the mud, in the pond. Then you bring the wrong tools, of course. And you take skin off your fingers, and you're just, you know what I'm saying? Well, anyways, we got her off, we got her back. Took some ultrafine, supersonic steel wool. Took her to the old, I took her to it. And yeah, took a little tire, that tire schmutz you put on here. Give it that nice sheen, you know what I'm saying? But it's a piece, guys. It's one of the nicer ones you're gonna find around here in Wisconsin in the Rust Belt. Because everything's rotten around here. So this one's pretty decent. I said this was gonna be a budget. It's not. There's nothing budget about any of this, guys. That bumper, like, it's pretty driver quality. But I mean, it's got the lights and the super spoiler air dam on it. And well, 75 bucks for that thing. Window was another, I don't know, this whole trip cost me about 120 bucks. When I got the window shined up, see how it's green like that? That's the factory. That's the factory anti-glare tintillating system they had, and I believe this was out of a 92 Blazer. One of them 4-dinger Blazers. 4-ding-dong. I also got one of them there, different truck. Had one of these opening mechanisms. And I only had the passenger one and about 40 other of the newer version kind, which they changed the inside of the door on these S10s. So the mounting's different. They're shorter on the new ones. Why? Why would you do that? Just leave it alone. Leave the basic size alone. They changed the thing on the outside. So maybe a guy with an 85 wants to put the 92 fancy one in. But no, they gotta go and change it. So I gotta find an 85 or 80, whatever they changed them, 86, 87. Probably 88 was the newer style, I would imagine. And the different gauges and stuff like that. So I got the newer style dash. And apparently this frame is newer, but the truck body itself is an 85. So that's where the doors come in with these old opener mechanisms. So yeah, we're gonna keep plugging away here. And I just gotta stash that bumper for now because I don't need it, obviously. And we're gonna get that window snipped in here so we can seal this thing up. And I wanna get the carpet back in. I'm probably gonna order some new weather stripping because I was kind of debating on snagging some from the junkyard. And the stuff is kind of goes around, kind of pinches on this here seam. And then there's the foam part is on this side of it. I think it's all one. I don't know. It seemed to come apart at the junkyard. Imagine that. But yeah, there was too many dead animals and just mouse stuff on it. And I was like, yeah, just gonna get the new stuff. I got some of this other stuff here. All this stuff here, that's all new. I got it with the truck. So that was all from, like, I don't know, LMC or something, one of them places. So I'll have to see if they got that. They're gonna have it. They got all that garbage for this stuff. I got one of these hood things. But you know what? The stock one's better. The other one, it doesn't even clip on there. See, you gotta watch yourself when you buy some of this stuff from these new aftermarket whatevers, because a lot of it doesn't work. I got some stuff in here from my Chevelle. I mean, I bought this stuff years ago. I don't even remember where I got it from. Parts Depot, or I don't want to say anybody's name, but I don't know where it was. These little bezel things that go in the back of my Chevelle around the taillights. These guys. There ain't a chance in hoo-hot's hell that these are fitting on that car. I mean, the gap back here, it was like a ½ inch. Like, and it's just, like, aluminum can looks better than this thing. This thing is, it's terrible. So, them will probably never find their way on my Chevelle. So, better off sticking with the old dinged up real stuff, you know. So, yeah, you gotta watch yourself when you buy stuff like that. Some of it's okay. I don't know, kind of rolling the dice with a lot of it, but what else you do when you ain't got nothing, you know? Swim around in the junkyard in a swamp, like me, trying to find some quality parts. But if you're looking for Chevelle parts, yeah, good luck. Them are all picked over. So, yeah, we're gonna get going. We're gonna get this window stuck in here. Maybe I'll get the carpet back in here. I still gotta work on that plate on the floor. I don't know if I made a video and I think I lost it. I think I deleted it, actually. And I actually made the plate here for the firewall as well in that video. Right here. See it? Got that from the fire truck factory. It's going to the dumpster. It's pretty much the same color red, guys. Factory. That's factory right there. It's a quality installation, even though I'm not qualified. But anyways, I got that piece. I mean, that's just a big AC hole or something, and I don't know what to do with this round thing here. Hey, who knows? The fender doesn't cover that, no, so might put a smiley face or something on that. But I made a plate, guys, to cover the hole in the floor here where the old manual came through. So there's a sticker on it. It's a piece of stainless, and I put some of them there ABKs, rib nuts, whatever you guys want to call them. Got them put in there in the floor instead of them wood screws, you know, with the big sharp end that catches you in the scallop when you're under there putting the transmission in. Yeah, so we're gonna make this thing come in and out good wise, if you know what I'm saying. Anyway, so, but I think I gotta get the carpet in here first, and this is gonna kind of sandwich. Let me explain this. It's got the boot, the $300 boot if you want to buy it. I'm gonna reuse it. I'm gonna put like a thing coming off of here, so I can set my shifter way up here instead of way down here. A little cruiser comfort, you know, like the race car guys do. They get them way up here. So that boot somehow sandwiches in the carpet, and so I think it's all going to be in the same bolt, so they're all going to go through about 48 different layers of schmutz, malarkey, junk. So yeah, I'm gonna think about that, but I gotta get this thing made in the middle here before the boot goes on, because obviously it goes into a little hole where the shifter stick comes through. So yeah, that's that. I'd like to get the carpet back in here. I'm probably gonna pull this wiring out. I'm probably gonna go with like a newer style, I don't know, painless 12 circuit something or other, or of a hot rod race car wiring setup, because all this wiring is driving me crazy trying to decipher things. And I mean, I kind of got this part figured out, but that inside's, like I said, the steering column's different, the dash is different, the chassis is different. Like, it's just, things don't match up, and try and find stuff on the internet. It's just it's a hassle, guys. It's a freaking hassle. And I just want ease. I want ease. I want to get this thing rolling. And it's just going to be a race car, basically. A cruising, drag and drive race car, hopefully. So, all right, we're going to get this window prepped to put in here, and we're going to go from there. So, we're going to see if I remember how to put this one in like I did the last one. So, I put the molding on here, the new one. The inside one is held by the inside door panel, which I have some, but yeah, they're pretty crappy. So I might end up making something else. So we're gonna take this guy. I'm just gonna sneak it through here, you know what I'm saying? And stick her down in here. Ooh, easy, guys. Easy. Gotta get this back corner in and the front corner in. And it kind of pops in there. Get the back corner. You can't see it in the camera, but the back corner's in. Now I just gotta look at the front. Down on the channel, down on the door. I can't see. It's kind of in there. Then the back wants to pop out. shimmy, shake, and shimmy. And you gotta get the, you can't see them, but remember I had that hole on the end of my window on the top? There's a black thing. Maybe I can move the door. I don't know if you can see there or not. I'm not gonna grab you because my trapezoid is hooked in some electrical box in the wall. Okay? This is what we got. It's a budget production. The camera work is pretty shoddy. When are you gonna be okay with that? I should probably go get a new trapezoid, but still. You still gotta maneuver that stuff around. I don't know, this is what it is. Anyways, there's a black thing on the thingy here. That gets jammed into the channel back here. And it just stays in there then. There's one on the front. So there's two. And then we gotta put the roller upping mechanism. I just greased it all, cleaned it up. So it's smooth operating. So we're gonna get that after we get this in the channel completely. It's a little scary, guys. A little scary, but it's pretty easy. And hopefully it kind of stays without crashing to the bottom and exploding into a million pieces. Now, the thing that was missing before was this doohickey. These two bolt to the window in some kind of fashion. I don't know. It's like something like this. And this little end here holds up the back of the window. Then the wheel from the cranky thing slides into here, making this go up and down when you biology or geology or something makes this work. Hypotenuses. Well, I'm gonna go get that thingy. It's over there. This stuff was in the truck ready to go, but I'm never prepared. What do you want? The cranky thing. That little guy there is the thing that goes in the channel. And it goes back and forth. Kind of, and up and down, making your window go up. I know, it's pretty amazing. We gotta put the contraption on first, which I just showed you previously to this contraption. This thingy, put that on there. It's got little things that go into the window holes. There, just sits in there by itself then, until you bring the next contraption over. And it doesn't make sense. It goes behind the window, goes through the holes that are in the window. They're like the little nut parts. And then you take your bolts. Bolts got a big washer on them. That don't look right. Stripping it out. Oh, there goes that screw, bolt, whatever it is. All right, let me grab you out of this thing. I'm gonna use that again. It's a nice little area. So, turn this. Jeez, you guys. Somebody get me a camera guy. All right, here we go. So that's what that looks like. Bolts go in, they bolt through the window, the track. That's what it is. Not too hard, guys. You don't want to blast your window apart. Oh, let's go down. Oh. Now we're gonna shove this thing up. And it's not gonna stay there because we gotta get this doohickey in there. Try to keep the grease to a minimum. And we're gonna slide this into the track before we bolt it in. It's just a little easier that way. she comes through right there. She's coming through right here. So that's in the track there. And you just gotta line up your bolts. Oh. Easier said than done, apparently. I'll just go up and down out your window until you find another hole. Or you can do it this way. Oh, there it is. Oh, guys, what did I do with my other bolt? Did I not pick it up? I picked it up. Where'd I put it? Again, guys, why do you do these riddles? I was just hiding under this plug. Now, before you go and tighten up any of these bolts, which I'm probably going to loosen these right here, these two in the window track section, I'm going to go up and down with this, make sure everything wants to jive and do its marrying, if you will. Just seems like the right thing to do. I don't know. I'm no glassman. This is like the second time I've done this. Did it to the Chevelle. But it's similar. It's pretty easy. You can tackle it, guys. You can tackle it. You just do. Otherwise, you gotta pay some guy who doesn't know what they're doing, who's gonna wreck your stuff, and probably come up with the same result you could just do, and you could just wreck your own stuff. And, yeah, and just be out a little bit less money. Makes sense to me. There. We're just gonna roll this guy up. Or down. Ooh, that didn't sound good. That didn't sound good. But now we're just gonna tighten it. See what that does. Get your impact guy. No. This is dainty work. You don't want to blow this thing all to pieces. Sometimes you gotta do it by hand. Handmade. Guys and girls. Alright, we'll give her a shot here. Yeah, seems alright. Just gonna give these a little tighten here. Sweet. Another one bites the dust. Here's the old track from the old, the 85 window. A little bit different, but similar. Less plastic on this one. All right, that's it for the window install, guys. Here she be. It's got a nice tinted glare to it. Looks good. For what, 30 bucks per window? And pre-tinted, I don't gotta go somewhere to pay some other dude to tint my windows. So the back one came tinted, which was, I got that for a steal, guys. That was a steal. My buddy's buddy came through on that one, so kudos to that guy. Mark, I believe his name was, so the glassman. Mark the glassman. He was here, then he wasn't. Probably never to be seen again. Cool dude. He's got a pretty pimpin' C10 pickup. I can see that someday. He lives right over here somewhere. So hopefully you see that guy. And there's that. So yeah, we're gonna find some other things to do. I'm probably gonna get them handles put in there on the inside so we can open this thing from the inside besides pulling on a rock. All right, got the handles put in. They're just sitting there, all weird looking because there's no door panel. But they work, so that's all we need. I didn't hook up the old the lock and not lock mechanism because I don't have a key for the door. So if somebody locks that thing, we are SOL. And we don't want to be that. So we got both of them in. Then I got sidetracked. It's my brain, guys. My brain. I went in the attic, started putting some of these 11 extra door thingies I had. I put them back up there. And I'm like, yeah, what's all this garbage? Yeah. Some fancy plastic in it. Some of that interior parts. We got one over there too. And I don't know if I showed you guys in a previous video. I don't know. I got those Corvette seats for my buddy. Yeah, did I? I don't remember. Anyways, gave him a case of beer for these seats. Black Corvette seats. Wasn't sure if I was going to use them in here because it's got the nice black bench, but I don't know. I'm kind of leaning towards the Corvette seats now because I don't know. I mean, they're buckets, and I don't know. I feel kind of bad wrecking that nice S10 seat. But what else am I going to do with it? I don't know. Seems like a lot of work. But yeah, I took the rest of the wiring out of here, like I said before, and I took it off the front. And I'm just going to go with a new 12 circuit harness or something like that. So that's where we're at with that. And still waiting on a couple parts. Need a timing chain yet and that retainer plate. So the engine's kind of on hold until I get those things. I ended up not reordering that. I was going to go today, but I didn't. I got excited and came home and wanted to work on this. So yeah, until then, that might be that's the end of this video, I think. So you guys smash that like button, subscribe. It doesn't cost anything, you know? Why not? So let's keep these videos going. And again, thanks to the guys who jumped on board. Sonic Tattoo, Competition Products, Hard Cams, helping out the channel. So until next time, guys, we will see you on the next episode of Mart's Weld Shop.